In a world filled with turbulence, only those who master high-level financial thinking can carve their own paths. Wealth does not come from luck, but from decisive action, disciplined spending, and extraordinary adaptability. The journey of mastering personal finance begins by sacrificing pride to earn money, focusing relentlessly on self-growth, and developing a clear battle plan. Successful individuals do not chase the crowd. They choose the right direction, persistently move forward, and continuously optimize their capabilities. Every wise decision, every time they overcome challenges, brings them one step closer to true freedom. Money is no longer the destination, but the leverage to elevate their lives. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? Now, let's decode the mindset and action strategies that unlock the path to true financial freedom, designed just for you. In a world where financial storms can strike at any moment, a firm rule must be etched into your mind. Earn money with intensity and spend it with strict discipline. Without solid financial reserves, you will crumble in the face of any unexpected crisis. Money is not just a measure of wealth. It is the anchor of dignity, confidence, and independence. Those who neglect to save and manage their finances will eventually be trapped by uncertainty. True freedom begins when you master the balance between relentless income generation and disciplined expenditure control. The ability to earn money vigorously stems from the courage to lower pride when necessary. No job should be deemed too humble when survival and future ambitions are at stake. Real strength lies in those who, even after setbacks, refuse to let their self-esteem block the path to revival. To achieve financial independence, you must be willing to make sacrifices that the average person fears. Humility in the short term paves the way for long-term honor. Only those who endure the hardship of growth will earn the right to stand proudly. True discipline in spending is a testament to self-control. Every purchase should be a conscious decision, not an emotional reaction. Successful individuals treat money as a soldier, deploying it where it multiplies value rather than satisfying fleeting desires. A luxurious lifestyle without a solid financial foundation is nothing more than a sandcastle in a storm. If you wish to build lasting wealth, you must first become a master of your desires. Financial self-discipline is not punishment, it is the price of long-term freedom and power. Saving is not simply about hoarding money, but about creating safety nets and seizing opportunities when they arise. In times of crisis, savings give you the power to make decisions from a position of strength, not desperation. Those who live paycheck to paycheck are constantly at the mercy of external forces. Those with strong financial reserves navigate life with confidence, knowing they can weather storms and capitalize on rare chances. Saving diligently today is the seed for opportunities that only a few are prepared to harvest tomorrow. Relentless earning and disciplined saving must be paired with wise investment. Keeping money idle is letting inflation erode your efforts. Intelligent wealth builders actively seek channels to grow their capital without recklessness. They study, evaluate, and act decisively when the time is right. Money, once accumulated, should be set into motion strategically. Every dollar you invest is a worker tasked with building your financial empire. Let your money work harder than you do, and your path to financial freedom will accelerate. Financial independence is not built by hoping for miracles. It is built by daily choices. The choice to wake up earlier, work harder, spend wiser, and invest smarter. Small, disciplined actions, compounded over time, create massive wealth. There is no shortcut, no magic formula. Just the persistent repetition of the right habits, day after day, year after year. The earlier you commit to these disciplines, the faster you escape the trap of mediocrity and scarcity. Wealth is earned one disciplined decision at a time. The true battle is not against external challenges, but against inner weaknesses, laziness, vanity, procrastination. The battlefield of personal finance is fought within yourself first. Those who conquer their impulsive urges, who channel their energies toward purposeful goals, inevitably conquer the material world. Financial strength is not just about numbers, but about mental toughness, emotional resilience, and the willingness to outwork and outlast the noise around you. Master yourself, and everything else will follow. At the end of the day, financial mastery is life mastery. Money touches every facet of our existence: health, freedom, relationships, dreams. By earning money with passion and spending money with discipline, you declare that you refuse to live as a pawn. You choose to become the architect of your destiny. The world belongs to those who dare to take control. From today, let every decision you make reflect the unwavering will to build a life of abundance, purpose, and unstoppable momentum. Survival in this harsh world demands more than pride. It demands sacrifice, unwavering resilience, and a burning willingness to lower oneself when needed. Life will not always offer comfortable options. Sometimes you must trade face for survival, ego for opportunity. Those who refuse to adapt, refusing to stoop down to seize a lifeline, often find themselves stranded in despair. True strength is not stubbornness. It is knowing when to bend in order to survive, and when to rise again even stronger. Life belongs to those who dare to trade short-term pride for long-term power. When faced with hardship, clinging to self-importance only deepens your suffering. Opportunities rarely come wrapped in perfection. They require you to act swiftly, humbly, and without hesitation. If you wait too long, if you let pride fester, the chance will vanish like smoke. Those who understand this truth will choose action over ego, pragmatism over vanity. True warriors of survival do not weep over lost thrones. They forge new empires, brick by brick, through resilience, humility, and tireless work. Opportunity bows only to the prepared and the unyielding. The true battlefield is not outside, but within. When financial storms strike, what determines your survival is your mental flexibility. Are you willing to adjust, to work at a level below what you once had, to restart without complaint? Those who survive are those who can detach self-worth from job titles or past achievements. They know dignity is not given by a job position, but by the refusal to surrender. Every time you choose survival over wounded pride, you write a new chapter of victory in your own life story. Those who cannot bear temporary humiliation will pay a lifelong price. The market does not reward pride. It rewards contribution, adaptability, and results. If you are too proud to start small, to learn again, to accept temporary setbacks, you will watch opportunities pass you by. Every giant today was once a beginner yesterday. Every wealthy individual was once an unknown figure who dared to work quietly while others mocked. True winners are too busy building empires to defend egos. True survival demands that you lower your head so that one day you may raise it high with glory. There will be moments when you are forced to endure rejection, misunderstanding, or even ridicule. Those are the times when your real character is forged. Will you retreat into bitterness, or will you turn adversity into fuel for your next ascent? Those who succeed are those who know that rejection is temporary, but regret can last a lifetime. Every no you face today is a stepping stone toward the yes that will transform your life. Keep your vision clear. Sacrifice pride today to earn the strength to command tomorrow. The willingness to accept humiliation is not weakness. It is strategic endurance. It means you see beyond today's discomfort toward tomorrow's conquest. Those who embrace this mindset are the ones who endure hardships with silent determination, who persist while others fall away. Every tear of frustration, every night of exhaustion, is a secret investment into a future victory. When you lower your ego, you raise your future. When you silence your pride, you amplify your destiny. In the realm of financial survival, humility is a priceless asset. This relentless sacrifice must be paired with fierce action. It is not enough to endure in silence. You must move forward, adapt quickly, grab opportunities without hesitation, and rebuild without delay. Cry if you must, but never stop walking. Bleed if you must, but never stop building. Those who survive and then thrive are not the ones who suffer the least, but the ones who act the most despite their suffering. Your future wealth is being built, silently and invisibly, every time you choose action over despair. When the dust settles, it will not be the proudest who remain, but the most resilient. Money does not pity your pride. Success does not sympathize with your ego. The marketplace honors only those who deliver value, who persist without complaint, who sacrifice comfort for greatness. In the end, the real question is simple. Do you want dignity now or freedom forever? Choose wisely. Choose to endure. Choose to rise. The world belongs to those who trade temporary suffering for permanent sovereignty. Wealth is not created by reckless chasing, but by methodical construction. Every true empire is built on a fortress of financial discipline, strategic expansion, and invincible protection. Before you dream of growing your assets, you must first learn how to defend what you already have. Guarding your capital is the foundation. No matter how small your fortune may seem now, it must be treated like a precious seed. Only when your fortress is stable can you expand outward. Protection first, growth second, and relentless expansion after that is the unbreakable order of true wealth building. Protecting your financial base starts with a fierce respect for money itself. Those who waste, who spend impulsively, who treat small earnings carelessly, will never manage great fortunes. Every penny saved, every unnecessary expense eliminated is a stone added to your fortress wall. Carelessness is the hidden leak that sinks even the strongest ships. Build habits of vigilance. Treat small amounts of money with the same seriousness as millions. This respect creates the psychological foundation for wealth to trust you and to flow toward you without resistance. Once protection is established, the next priority is controlled growth. Do not chase quick wins. Do not be seduced by promises of overnight riches. True wealth is grown the way forests grow, slowly, steadily, unshakably. Choose investments you understand. Seek sustainable returns, not dazzling gambles. Growth must be consistent, layered year after year, like building floor upon floor of a towering fortress. Those who rush often fall. Those who build patiently create structures that endure storms and upheavals for generations. Stability first, then scale. Expansion is reserved for those who have mastered protection and growth. Expansion does not mean reckless overreach. It means strategically identifying new territories where your fortress can extend influence, increase assets, and diversify risks. Expansion is a calculated offense, not wild adventurism. You conquer new fields only when your home base is fortified and your supply lines are secure. Expansion without foundation is suicide. Expansion based on a solid fortress is inevitable success. Only those who move from a place of strength can claim new wealth without losing what they already possess. One deadly mistake many make is assuming temporary success equals invincibility. They lower their defenses after small wins, become arrogant, and overspend, overinvest, overextend. The world punishes such negligence harshly. True financial warriors never let their guard down. They continue strengthening their fortress even as they expand. They reinvest a portion of every victory back into protection. They grow smarter, not just richer. They know that the bigger the empire, the bigger the target. Constant vigilance is not paranoia. It is the price of longevity. Building a financial fortress also demands mastering emotional discipline. Markets fluctuate, investments rise and fall, opportunities come and go. If your emotions rise and fall with them, you are already defeated. Your fortress must stand unmoved through all external noise. Decisions must be based on logic, research, and strategic vision, not fear, greed, or herd mentality. Emotional self-control is the invisible wall that protects you from panic-induced destruction. It is not enough to know what to do. You must also master yourself to actually do it consistently. In the fortress mentality, patience is power. Rome was not built in a day. Neither is lasting wealth. Impatience tempts you into reckless bets, over-leveraging, and abandoning sound strategies for shiny distractions. Real builders understand that true wealth compounds slowly but unstoppably over time. They cultivate patience as a competitive advantage, calmly letting time and discipline work their magic. The world may rush, panic, and fall into chaos. Those anchored in patience and persistence will simply keep building, layer by layer, stone by stone, until nothing can shake them. Finally, understand this. Your financial fortress is your life's great work. Every dollar saved, every wise investment made, every disciplined decision is a brick laid. One day, when storms rage and markets crumble, you will stand atop your fortress, unshaken, while others scramble in fear. Freedom, security, and legacy are reserved for the builders. So start today, protect ruthlessly, grow methodically, expand wisely, build the fortress that no storm can destroy, and from its towers, command the financial destiny you were born to claim. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is the foundation of success. Those who fear failure stay stagnant. Those who embrace it forge ahead with unstoppable momentum. Every financial empire has been built on lessons carved from mistakes, setbacks, and disappointments. The true warriors of wealth view every defeat not as a final judgment but as valuable tuition paid to the school of mastery. If you are not willing to endure failure, you are not willing to win. The greater the vision, the greater the number of battles you must be willing to lose and learn from. Those who succeed financially understand that loss is an inevitable companion on the journey. Investments will sometimes decline, deals will sometimes fall through, opportunities will sometimes evaporate. What separates winners from quitters is the ability to extract wisdom from every loss. They analyze, adjust, and return stronger. Every failure, properly understood, becomes a secret weapon for the next assault. The marketplace only crushes those who refuse to adapt. Those who evolve after each setback become invincible. Losing once is meaningless. Staying down is fatal. The first critical mindset is to depersonalize failure. Failure is not about your worth as a human being. It is simply data, feedback, information about what didn't work. When you stop attaching emotional trauma to setbacks, you free yourself to learn faster and rise quicker. Emotional maturity means seeing mistakes as maps, not monsters. It is not shameful to fail. It is shameful to refuse to grow. Every major financial success story is built on a mountain of discarded plans, broken dreams, and relentless course corrections. The second critical skill is rapid recovery. Winners do not wallow. They do not indulge in endless self-pity. They mourn briefly, analyze thoroughly, and then move forward decisively. Speed matters. Momentum matters. The longer you sit in regret, the harder it becomes to act again. Build the habit of quick emotional reset. Treat each failure like a pit stop in a race. Refuel, retool, and get back on track before your competitors even realize you slowed down. Financial power belongs to the relentless, not the resentful. The third key is strategic reflection. After every loss, winners ask smart questions. What exactly went wrong? Which assumptions were faulty? Where did emotions override logic? What systems failed? They document the answers ruthlessly and design new strategies based on these insights. They view failures not as isolated events, but as stepping stones to better systems, better habits, better thinking. Over time, this process compounds. What once broke them now strengthens them. What once discouraged them now instructs them. The fourth pillar is emotional immunity. Financial success demands a thick skin. Criticism, mockery, rejection, these will rain down upon you. You must build inner armor. Understand that the opinions of those who are not building anything should hold no weight. Only listen to those who have walked the path ahead of you. Everyone else is just noise. When your vision is clear and your commitment unshakable, external voices lose their power. Emotional immunity turns you into a fortress. Only then can you charge forward through fire and chaos without hesitation. The fifth principle is audacity. After failure, do not dream smaller, dream bigger. Raise your standards, refine your ambitions. Failure is a test of how badly you want it. Many shrink their dreams after a setback. Winners do the opposite. They double down. They invest more, risk more, believe more. Audacity in the face of defeat terrifies mediocrity and attracts extraordinary opportunities. If you dare to want more after losing, you are already ahead of 99% of the world. Resilience and audacity form the unbreakable shield of financial champions. In the end, embracing failure is embracing power. Every defeat survived increases your capacity for future victory. Every scar earned is a badge of wisdom, a testament that you refuse to surrender. Success is not for the perfect. It is for the persistent. It is not for the unbroken. It is for the unbreakable. If you learn to love the process, the pain, the lessons, the relentless climb, you will discover that defeat is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally, silently forging the unstoppable conqueror within you. Wealth is not born from chaos, but from the disciplined application of timeless principles. Those who amass lasting fortunes all follow a similar pattern: firm beliefs, wise actions, and unwavering discipline. Money does not flow to the reckless or the lazy. It gravitates toward those who respect its laws. There are 5 essential rules that every serious wealth builder must master. Without these pillars, even a temporary success will crumble. With them, even modest beginnings can blossom into magnificent abundance over time. These 5 rules are not suggestions. They are non-negotiable laws of financial greatness. Rule 1. Spend less than you earn. It sounds simple, yet few truly live by it. No matter how much income you generate, if your expenses continually outpace your earnings, you are sabotaging yourself. True wealth is measured not by what you make, but by what you keep. Living modestly during times of prosperity is the armor that shields you during times of adversity. Discipline in spending is the root from which all financial security grows. Those who master this principle lay the foundation for every future victory. Rule 2. Protect your capital before chasing growth. Dreams of multiplying wealth are seductive, but without capital preservation, they are meaningless. Before seeking new gains, first, defend what you already have. Avoid reckless speculation. Build emergency reserves. Ensure what needs protection. Respect risk. True wealth is built slowly, not through lottery wins. Money loves patience and prudence. Those who protect their capital through discipline and foresight ensure that their empire will endure, rather than collapse at the first unexpected storm. Preservation precedes multiplication. Rule 3. Make your money work harder than you do. Wealth builders understand that money is a tool, not a trophy. Every dollar sitting idle is a soldier wasting its potential. Through smart investments, calculated ventures, and income-generating assets, your money should continuously expand itself. Passive income is the golden key to breaking free from the tyranny of trading time for money. When you train your capital to work relentlessly for you, day and night, your path to freedom accelerates exponentially. Let your money hustle harder than your hands ever could. Rule 4. Delay gratification in pursuit of greater rewards. True wealth requires sacrifices today for abundance tomorrow. While the masses chase instant pleasure, the wise build empires by forgoing temporary indulgences. Every luxury you postpone is a seed planted for future abundance. The ability to resist short-term temptations is one of the clearest indicators of future success. Self-denial now buys you the freedom, options, and dominance later. Discipline today is prosperity tomorrow. Those who harvest later, harvest greater. Rule 5. Continuously sharpen your mind and skills. Money follows value, and value is born from competence. The marketplace does not reward effort alone. It rewards results, excellence, and innovation. Every day you invest in growing your knowledge, upgrading your skills, and refining your craft, you are raising your value and magnetizing wealth toward yourself. Never stop learning. Never assume you have arrived. In the realm of wealth, the mind is the ultimate asset. Sharpen it daily, and everything else will follow naturally. These 5 rules are simple but not easy. Mastery requires ruthless self-honesty, relentless discipline, and an unshakable commitment to long-term thinking. Many know these rules intellectually, but few live them daily. Success belongs to the few who transform knowledge into habitual action. In a world addicted to shortcuts and instant gratification, those who adhere to timeless principles will quietly and inevitably build unstoppable financial empires. Choose to be among the few. In the end, wealth is not reserved for the privileged or the lucky. It is reserved for the disciplined. Follow the 5 rules without compromise. Live them until they become second nature. Build your life around them as non-negotiable commandments. Your fortune is not written in the stars, it is written in your daily choices. Respect the laws of money, and money will respect you. Violate them, and no amount of hard work can save you. Choose wisely. Choose discipline. Choose greatness. Your future is built one decision at a time. True financial mastery is impossible without emotional mastery. Money does not only test your skills, it tests your patience, your discipline, your courage. Emotional wealth, the ability to manage fear, greed, envy, and doubt, is the invisible asset separating those who rise from those who fall. In every financial storm, emotions will scream louder than logic. Those who surrender to emotion lose. Those who command their inner world command their outer world. If you seek lasting wealth, you must first win the battle within. Master emotions, and money will become your servant, not your master. Fear is the first enemy. Fear of loss, fear of failure, fear of judgment. Fear paralyzes action, clouds judgment, and steals opportunities. Those who conquer fear act while others hesitate. They feel the fear but move anyway. Fear shrinks your world. Courage expands it. Every major financial breakthrough requires walking through fear's fire. If you refuse to act because of fear, you have already forfeited your fortune. Fear is loud but hollow. Face it, and you will find that it was never real power to begin with. Action defeats fear every time. Greed is the second enemy. Greed promises faster rewards, but often leads to devastating losses. It tempts you to abandon discipline, to chase illusions, to gamble rather than build. Those seduced by greed rarely sustain their wealth. Those who restrain it, who stick to principle over excitement, quietly accumulate empires. True wealth builders understand that slow and steady outpaces wild and reckless every time. Greed feeds on insecurity. Discipline feeds on purpose. Master your appetite for more and focus instead on better. Envy is the third enemy. In the age of social media, envy is everywhere. Comparing your progress to others poisons focus, drains energy, and sabotages growth. Every minute you spend resenting someone else's success is a minute stolen from building your own. True champions stay in their lane. They measure themselves only against their past selves. Celebrate others' victories without bitterness. Use them as inspiration, not ammunition for self-doubt. Your only real competition is the person you were yesterday. Win that battle, and you win everything. Doubt is the fourth enemy. Doubt whispers that you are not good enough. Doubt insists that the dream is too big, the journey too hard. Doubt grows louder the closer you get to greatness. Winners do not deny doubt's existence. They acknowledge it, and then they act anyway. Confidence is not the absence of doubt, it is the refusal to be ruled by it. Every step forward shrinks doubt's grip. Every action taken despite fear and uncertainty strengthens the belief that you are capable of more than you realize. Doubt dies in the presence of consistent action. Emotional mastery also means understanding cycles. Emotions are like weather, unpredictable but inevitable. There will be days of doubt, storms of fear, tempests of temptation. Accept them without panic. Do not make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Build systems and safeguards for emotional turbulence. Trust discipline when passion fades. Trust the plan when emotions rage. Emotional maturity means staying the course even when your feelings beg you to quit or act impulsively. Storms pass, systems endure. Mental resilience multiplies wealth. Those who endure emotional storms without breaking accumulate more than just money. They accumulate power. Every time you act with discipline under pressure, you forge emotional armor. Every time you refuse to panic when others lose their minds, you gain an advantage that money alone cannot buy. Financial markets, business landscapes, life itself, they all favor the emotionally resilient. Strengthen your mind, and wealth will follow almost as a natural consequence. At the highest level, emotional wealth is freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from comparison, freedom from self-doubt. Freedom to act decisively, consistently, wisely. Money magnifies what you already are. If you are ruled by chaos inside, wealth will only amplify the chaos. But if you rule your emotions, wealth will amplify your power, your purpose, your peace. Mastering emotional wealth is not optional, it is essential. It is the invisible throne upon which all visible riches are built. Win the inner game, and the outer game surrenders effortlessly. In a world drowning in noise and distraction, focus has become a superpower. Wealth is not built by scattering energy everywhere. It is built by concentrating firepower on the few things that matter most. Strategic focus means identifying the actions, relationships, and opportunities that yield the greatest returns, and ruthlessly eliminating everything else. Those who dilute their efforts achieve diluted results. Those who channel all their force into vital priorities create explosive growth. Precision is more powerful than effort. Focus is more valuable than hard work alone. Master focus, and you master momentum. The first principle of focus is brutal prioritization. Not all tasks are created equal. Not all opportunities are worth your time. True winners constantly ask, what is the one action that will make everything else easier or irrelevant? They identify leverage points, the few moves that shift the entire game. Focus is the art of saying no 10,000 times so that you can say yes to the one thing that truly matters. Scatter your attention and you scatter your destiny. Concentrate it and you concentrate your power. The second principle of focus is protecting your mental bandwidth. Every notification, every trivial meeting, every unnecessary obligation chips away at your most precious resource: cognitive energy. Success is not only about working longer hours. It is about preserving the sharpness of your mind for high-impact decisions and actions. Protect your morning hours. Build walls around your priorities. Treat your time and focus like sacred assets because they are. Those who allow constant distractions to invade their world slowly bleed out their potential without even realizing it. The third principle of focus is mastering deep work. Deep work is the ability to enter extended periods of uninterrupted concentration where real breakthroughs happen. In deep work, distractions dissolve, time stretches, progress accelerates. Every hour spent in deep work is worth 10 hours of shallow, distracted effort. Train yourself to work deeply, to guard your sacred hours with ferocity, and you will achieve results others only dream of. Shallow effort produces shallow rewards. Depth creates greatness. Strategic focus also demands emotional focus. Many fail not because they lack skills, but because they are emotionally scattered. Doubt, fear, jealousy, boredom. These emotions hijack attention and sabotage action. Emotional discipline and cognitive discipline are twins. Focus means not just ignoring external distractions, but mastering internal ones. Train yourself to stay emotionally aligned with your mission, to remain anchored in purpose even when storms rage within. Emotional focus fuels unwavering execution. Another key to strategic focus is ruthless environment design. Environment dictates behavior. Surround yourself with clutter, noise, negativity, and you will struggle. Design your surroundings to pull you into focus effortlessly. Build workspaces that eliminate distraction. Surround yourself with people who elevate your standards. Create rituals and routines that channel you into peak performance states. Do not rely on willpower alone. Architect an environment where focus becomes your default setting, not a daily battle. Strategic focus also means committing to mastery over novelty. In a world obsessed with the new, the patient builders who dig deeper, not wider, dominate. Do not chase every shiny object. Master your core skills. Deepen your expertise. Reinforce your strengths. True wealth is not built by sampling every trend. It is built by becoming irreplaceable in one critical arena. Specialization creates magnetism. Excellence attracts opportunity. Be the best at something vital, and the world will beat a path to your door. Ultimately, focus is freedom. When you know exactly what matters and ruthlessly align your energy around it, life simplifies. Chaos fades, power surges. Every great fortune was built by a mind that refused to be pulled in 1,000 directions. Choose your few battles wisely. Pour everything into them. Defend your attention like a fortress. Honor your priorities like sacred vows. Focus transforms mere motion into unstoppable momentum. Master focus and you master your destiny. In a world that hesitates, speed becomes a weapon. Those who act relentlessly outpace those who only dream. Opportunity rarely waits. Money, power, and influence flow toward those who move swiftly and decisively. Relentless action does not mean reckless chaos. It means disciplined urgency, executing plans rapidly, adjusting instantly, and maintaining unstoppable momentum. In the time others spend hesitating, doubting, and overthinking, you must already be executing, learning, adapting, and advancing. In the realm of wealth, the fastest often dominate the smartest. Speed is a mindset before it is a method. Winners condition themselves to act before fear paralyzes them. They know perfection is a mirage. They launch, they learn, they improve along the way. Those obsessed with getting it right before starting usually never start. Progress beats perfection. Done beats imagined. The longer you delay action, the colder the opportunity becomes. Momentum thrives on immediacy. If you have an idea, act today. If you see a window, jump through it. If you sense an opening, claim it. Speed is sovereignty. Relentless action also means relentless iteration. Success is not a straight line. It is a chaotic dance of trial, error, adjustment, and advancement. Those who act relentlessly accept this chaos without complaint. They refine constantly. They test, tweak, and evolve at a pace that leaves competitors gasping. They understand that execution speed plus adaptation speed equals domination. Moving fast is not enough. Moving smart and fast is the true formula. In every battle, flexibility and speed combine to outmaneuver brute strength alone. To sustain relentless action, energy management becomes critical. Burning out is not winning. Winners cultivate disciplined energy, aggressive sprints balanced with strategic recovery. They protect their health, sharpen their minds, and maintain emotional resilience to fuel ongoing action. Treat your body as a machine tuned for battle. Prioritize sleep, nutrition, fitness, and focus as non-negotiable foundations. Relentless action is not a reckless sprint. It is a calculated, perpetual advance powered by a well-maintained engine. Fear of failure often kills action, but relentless movers know that failure is simply feedback. They embrace micro-failures as tuition for macro success. Every attempt, even the ones that fail, is a step forward. Every effort sharpens skills, strengthens character, and builds resilience. Winners move so fast that failure cannot catch them. They fall, they rise, they sprint again, all before the doubters even notice. Relentless action transforms failure from a wall into a stepping stone. Hesitation turns it into a prison. Relentless action demands a bias toward decision-making. Indecision is a silent killer of dreams. Winners decide quickly, act boldly, and adjust rapidly when necessary. They trust their judgment, and they refine it through experience. Waiting for perfect certainty is a trap. You will never know everything before moving. Make the best decision you can with the information available, act immediately, and correct course as you gather more data. Momentum compounds when decisions are made with confidence and speed. Relentless action also requires cultivating a now mentality. Later is a lie. Later becomes never. Winners live by an internal drumbeat that screams, now, now, now. They do not wait for motivation. They do not negotiate with laziness. They move before the mind's resistance has time to gather strength. Action becomes a reflex, a habit, a way of life. By building an identity around speed and decisiveness, you separate yourself from 99% of the world trapped in inertia. Act now, refine later, and dominate always. In the end, the universe rewards action, not intention. It respects boldness, not hesitation. Wealth, influence, freedom, these are seized, not inherited. Relentless action turns dreams into empires, ideas into realities, and ambitions into achievements. Those who move with speed and precision bend reality to their will. Move faster than fear, move faster than doubt, move faster than the competition. When you live in relentless motion, the world cannot keep up, and soon, it has no choice but to follow your lead. Mindset is the hidden engine behind every fortune. Skills matter, strategies matter, but without an invincible mindset, none of them survive adversity. Wealth creation is a marathon of mental warfare. Fear, fatigue, doubt, rejection. They attack relentlessly. Only those with minds forged in fire can endure. The invincible mindset sees obstacles as stepping stones, rejection as redirection, pain as refinement. It transforms suffering into fuel. Every battle is first won or lost in the mind. Master your mindset, and external victories will follow as a natural consequence. The fortress of wealth is first built within. An invincible mindset begins with radical ownership. No blaming, no excuses, no victimhood. Every outcome, good or bad, is your responsibility. Those who wait for favorable conditions, perfect timing, or someone else's permission never create wealth. Champions move regardless of circumstance. They adapt, they innovate, they force reality to bend. Taking full ownership turns you from a passive observer into an active creator of your destiny. The moment you claim radical responsibility is the moment you unlock limitless power. The second pillar is unwavering self-belief. In the early stages, no one will believe in your dream. You must believe enough for everyone. Doubters will mock, naysayers will discourage. The invincible mindset is deaf to their noise. It listens only to purpose, vision, and inner truth. Every great accomplishment was first an idea defended fiercely against ridicule. Self-belief is the armor that deflects doubt until the results speak louder than words. If you do not fiercely believe in yourself, why would anyone else? The third foundation is resilience against failure. Failure is not a reason to quit. It is a signal to adjust and advance. The invincible mindset sees every setback as a lesson wrapped in pain. It extracts wisdom, strengthens resolve, and pushes forward. Champions expect resistance. They welcome it. Each failure becomes a forge, hardening them into unbreakable weapons. Those who crumble at the first rejection never taste victory. Those who persist through 1,000 defeats claim the treasures reserved for the rare few who refuse to break. The fourth law is discipline over emotion. Feelings are fickle. Some days, motivation fades. Some days, doubt howls. The invincible mindset acts anyway. Discipline overrides emotion. Commitment outlasts enthusiasm. Those who build wealth act in alignment with their goals, not in response to their moods. Discipline is the bridge between desire and destiny. Build the habit of acting in service of your vision, especially on the days you least feel like it. This is the secret rhythm of unstoppable creators. The fifth truth is obsession with growth. Stagnation is death. Comfort is the enemy. The invincible mindset craves growth, expansion, evolution. Every day is an opportunity to sharpen skills, strengthen resilience, and deepen wisdom. Growth is not optional. It is the price of staying in the game. Complacency is the silent assassin of dreams. The champions who dominate for decades are those who never stop leveling up. Relentless learners dominate fleeting talents. Become obsessed with becoming more, and wealth will chase you. The invincible mindset also holds an unshakable long-term vision. Wealth is not built in days or months. It is crafted over years and decades. The impatient are eaten alive by the patient. Champions zoom out. They see beyond today's frustrations to tomorrow's empires. They endure short-term pain for long-term sovereignty. They know that most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in 10. Plant the seeds today. Water them with patience, discipline, and action. The harvest is inevitable for those who refuse to quit. In the end, the invincible mindset is a choice. It is built daily through the small decisions to persevere, to believe, to act, to endure. It is not gifted at birth. It is forged through battle. Every day you choose growth over comfort, action over fear, discipline over emotion. You hammer another layer onto your armor. Wealth creation demands more than tactics. It demands transformation. Build the mind first, build the fortune second. In the end, those who conquer themselves conquer the world. Total financial mastery is not just about accumulating money. It is about gaining absolute control over your life. Money is a tool, a weapon, a bridge to freedom. Those who master money master their time, their choices, their future. Financial mastery means you are no longer a pawn in someone else's game. You set the rules. You choose your path. You own your destiny. Without financial sovereignty, even the most brilliant dreams are hostage to circumstance. With it, no ambition is too bold. True freedom begins the moment you declare sovereignty over your finances and never surrender it. Financial mastery starts with total clarity. What do you truly want? What does your dream life look like? Without a vivid target, you wander aimlessly. With clarity, every decision sharpens, every action aligns. Clarity turns ambition into strategy, and strategy into execution. Those who drift financially do so because they have no compelling vision pulling them forward. Define your dream in brutal detail. Build a vision so magnetic that discipline becomes automatic. Know exactly where you are going, and wealth will serve your mission, not distract from it. Next comes ruthless financial management. Every dollar you earn must have a mission. Idle money leaks, purposeful money multiplies. Budgeting is not about restriction, it is about intention. Investments are not about gambling, they are about planting seeds. Protect your assets with vigilance. Audit your spending with precision. Build systems that grow your wealth automatically, relentlessly, predictably. Chaos destroys fortunes. Systems build empires. The masters of money control every flow, every account, every opportunity with ruthless clarity. Total financial mastery also requires multiplying your income streams. Dependence is danger. Relying on a single paycheck, a single market, a single client is gambling with your future. Build multiple pillars of income. Investments, businesses, royalties, strategic partnerships. Each stream strengthens your fortress. Each adds resilience against storms. Wealth is not a single river. It is a network of tributaries feeding your empire. Grow your sources of income with creativity, persistence, and strategic expansion. Financial masters also master risk. They do not fear risk, but they respect it. They take calculated risks, never reckless ones. They assess downside carefully and design upside aggressively. They know when to protect and when to strike. Playing small is the ultimate risk. Playing smart is the ultimate weapon. Without risk, there is no reward. Without reward, there is no freedom. Mastering risk is about mastering timing, courage, and discipline. Play the game to win, not to avoid losing. Another hallmark of financial mastery is relentless upgrading of skills. Money flows toward mastery. Whatever your field, your industry, your art, become exceptional. The market rewards excellence, innovation, and unique value. Stagnation guarantees erosion. Those who ascend to financial sovereignty never stop learning, evolving, sharpening their edge. They are obsessed with becoming too valuable to ignore. When you make yourself a weapon of competence, money seeks you out. Sharpen yourself, and fortune will follow. Emotional mastery is inseparable from financial mastery. You must remain calm under pressure, patient through droughts, disciplined through abundance. Greed, fear, complacency, these are the true enemies of wealth. Master your emotions and you master your assets. The stormier the world becomes, the steadier you must stand. Emotional turbulence ruins many promising journeys. Emotional command sustains greatness across decades. In financial mastery, the calm mind rules the chaotic markets. Ultimately, total financial mastery is a declaration of sovereignty over your own life. It is the daily choice to act, learn, adapt, and conquer. It is the rejection of victimhood, the embrace of full ownership, and the pursuit of relentless growth. Wealth is not a number. It is a manifestation of discipline, courage, vision, and resilience. True financial freedom is not given. It is seized, it is earned, it is defended. From this day forward, choose to be the sovereign of your destiny. Build your empire, rule your future, and let no obstacle deny you your crown. True wealth is not merely the accumulation of assets, it is the realization of a new identity. Throughout this journey, you have unlocked the laws of relentless action, unshakable focus, emotional mastery, strategic sacrifice, and sovereign ownership of destiny. You now understand that money flows not to those who wish, but to those who conquer. Every act of discipline, every battle with fear, every decision to move forward despite obstacles forges your empire. Wealth rewards the builders, the warriors, the visionaries who choose persistence over comfort. The future is not a gift, it is a conquest. Your crown awaits not the timid, but the relentless. As you rise each day to honor your goals, remember, fortune is not given. It is seized with fire, clarity, and unbreakable will. Build boldly, act relentlessly, rule wisely. Your destiny belongs to the one who dares to claim it.